169 San Means, we got shots fired 4:15 ASF. Route 291, sounded like an automatic firearm.
Copy, code red at 169 San Means, you have shots fired.
Freak 29 Adam arriving. 15 in front of me. 35 in traffic. In route code. 12 in traffic.
179 San Means is coming from upstairs in the Mandalay Bay. Upstairs in Mandalay Bay, halfway up. I see the shots coming from Mandalay Bay. Halfway up.
There's a lot of questions that are, still left to be answered, but a lot more questions sometimes than are answers, but that's the reason for the string of conspiracy theories that keep coming out. When people don't have answers, they start looking for them themselves, and that creates a lot more trouble sometimes. What happened here?
My partner was right here. I was on the other side. This wall saved their lives. This wall right here. They were all right in here.
Did anyone hit that was with you, or?
One of my guys, he was shot in the neck right here.
Okay.
But yeah, I was on the other side over there.
Sorry to hear that. As you can probably not hear me now with the buses. The officer in front of me was behind the wall there, and the wall saved his life, and unfortunately for his partner there, he was shot in the neck. Try to get away from the buses so he can actually hear.
Please board through front door.
Okay, you can probably hear me now, but as I was saying back there, was, the officer actually beside me has lost a partner that night.
He survived, actually. He was the one on the news.
Oh, that's right.
The officer that was killed was off duty. Enjoying.
Just for the concert?
They were there enjoying it, but yeah, the few of us that were working the event, it's about 40 of us working overtime. I was one of them. And I was on the other side of the exit over there.
So when the shooting started, what did you think was happening?
I was the first one on the radio to say where it was coming from.
That was you? Okay. You were very excited. But
I couldn't believe it was real.
I could imagine just the thoughts that had to be going. What's your name, sir?
Officer Rich.
Officer Rich. Mike Turber. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
So when you realized what was happening, and then obviously you got on the radio and reported to dispatch, and what was going through your mind?
I don't know. It was automatic fire, and it was from an elevated position.
Right.
So I just went in to get everybody out low and just ran into the crowd and grabbed as many as I could.
Probably saved a few lives that night.
Some I didn't. I carried a few that were. I ended up dying.
Yeah.
I haven't been back here since.
This is your first time back as well?
First time back.
Oh my God. Well, it's not many words someone can find to even ask you right now. It's just, I'm sure, the emotions that you're feeling and the thoughts.
The entrance gates right here. Remember these? Influx right here. This is where everybody came in, and I think this is where he wanted everybody to come out. I don't know what he was thinking, but
it seemed like he was going to shoot at the tanks to create a distraction or to corral people back his direction, but that happened minutes into it. But
yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows?
A lot of mysteries from that night, which creates all kinds of weird conspiracy theories and all that.
Yeah,
but
all that. I know what I experienced, and I know the fact that there wasn't another. You know, the echoes sound like echoes. You know,
right.
People don't understand. I don't know. I only heard one. You know,
that's all I heard too. I did doing the audio analysis myself too, and it's only one shooter and helicopters and all that.
An adult Chinese.
Were they? When did they come on board? They've been around for a while?
Most people down here have only been on a few years. Some of them have been really.
How long have you been with the department?
Almost 8 years.
When the decision was made to triage, of course, a lot of people over at Hooters, there was a ton of ambulances back down this way. I guess they were holding them back just in case they want to bring them in.
Mass chaos, you know. It was set up where it was set up, and that's where we just told everybody to run to. You know,
right?
Dials, you know, at the corner.
Right.
It makes sense to have it there.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's how can you know, money when you quarterback everything? But
and there's a lot of those that are going back.
A lot of that. A lot of that.
There's no way to even think about, you know, what you would have done, or you know, what have you. But you were there. You did what you had to do, what you were trained to do, and it came through.
As much as we could, you know. Just,
yeah.
What can you do? He was prepared, dedicated.
Well, you were the first person I heard that night. I actually, when I turned, I was at Tornado's hotel, and I turned on the radio when someone said something was going on, and then, of course, it was delayed, and your voice was the first one I heard.
Yeah, I think a lot of us knew where it was. I just happened to be on the right channel, and it will be the first one to put it on there. But we were working on different channels and stuff, so everyone knew what was going on. It just took everybody plus everybody plus everybody plus everybody else to know.
Right.
And that's just, you can't get around that.
I'm sure with the echoes, it created a lot of confusion as to shots fired at Tropicana and various other places.
All over the place. People were getting shot all around me, you know. And I'm up north, the crowd. I'm back up north, getting down. People getting shot, tearing who I could. You know, triaging and going back in the crowd. And that's all you can do.
I do appreciate that.
This was the stage for the next to Nashville stage. Right,
this gate 4? Yeah.
So Luke Combs just finished his set. He's back here.
And Aldine came on. I think even he at the moment he didn't know if it was something wrong with the speakers or it sounded electrical.
The first volley I thought was a video or something. I didn't know what it was. But I mean, eventually everything will get released and you see my body camera. I was running before it started.
Hopefully that'll answer a lot of questions for people, because there's a lot of, I guess everyone needs closure to some degree, and sometimes just knowing more information is necessary to help ease that wound, you know, just to.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people want to take it a lot of different places, and they can if they want. I don't have an opinion about it now. You know, I do in my off time, but
right.
As far as I know, hey, we did what we did. All we can do, and I guess guarantee everybody wanted to do more. Everybody wanted to do more.
Imagine.
Everybody wants to know why, and I don't think we're ever going to know that.
There's a lot of, yeah. You know, when you have something, there's no motive and no clear indicators, no note, nothing.
Nice talking to you.
You too. Appreciate you. Well, for those of you who just joined, the officer walking in front of me, he's the officer you first hear on the radio calls when the shooting started. He's obviously very excited at that moment. You can tell in his voice, but that's him. And this is his first time back to this area as well. So we applaud the efforts and we appreciate him and what he did that evening. As he walks away, I think there's a lot of thoughts going through his mind right now, and he's probably reliving some moments that are going to carry with him for a very long time. I could only imagine how he feels or how he felt that night.